Hello, my name is Cyrus, and welcome to part 79 of the movie Revolution. Let us begin. So, Sally was on the kitchen counter of the White House talking to Peter about the meeting. She said, "So you're really doing it, are you?" Peter said, "Yes, yes, I am." "Okay, I guess it is time." Odell, I think people heard about that before. Did he tell them? Did he tell us that he would? No. Did he tell us that we were going to war? I don't think so. And then she yelled, "Babe!" And Robert said, "Yeah. Did you not tell the public that we're going to war?" And then she said, well, he said, "Maybe. I can't remember. Why?" And then she said, "Well, I'm going to tell them I'm going to go to a pro movie meeting, and I want to tell them that we are going to war, and I need to make sure that you didn't tell them or not, that you told them or didn't tell them." Like I said, I can't remember, but either way, I think it's a good idea. He said it's a good idea to Sally. Then they continued to talk. And then Robert comes walking into the kitchen. He says, "Hi, hey, do you need anything else?" And she said, "No, I'm right. It's fine. I just needed to ask you, well, I just needed to ask you that." Side note, breaking into the story. I've been having a problem with the word ask, so sorry. Anyway, back to the story. Um, Peter said, "No, I don't. No, I don't need anything right now." And then Robert says, "Do you need anything, Sally?" And then Sally said, "No, I'm alright. Okay, I'm going back to the other meeting now. And by the way, good luck. Have a good time. Actually, have a good time. I hope you enjoy yourself at the meeting. Are you taking Sally?" And then Sally says, "Well, obviously she is." And then he said, "Okay, you're gonna be sarcastic about it. You're gonna be mean about it." Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be mean about it. I just tell you that, yeah, obviously she's going to do that. Are you? Yeah, yeah, I am. And then Peter said, "But I kind of agree with him. You were a little bit rude." Like I said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to come off that way. Yes, I hope she is. Of course I am. What are you talking about? And then he says, "No, you're being rude." And then, let me start again. Sorry. And then he said, "Now you being rude. Now you're being rude now, girl. What is wrong with you? You're both being rude to me and to each other. I know the war isn't on the horizon, but you gotta calm it down, man. Gotta calm it down." And then they both said, well, I mean, there's a good point, but we weren't trying to be rude. We were just stating the obvious in a funny way. And then Robert said, well, it didn't seem funny to me, or it sounded a little bit rude. Okay, sir, Peter said. And then Peter said, okay, sir, okay, sir. That's your opinion, pal. And then he says, see, there you go again, being all rude and stuff. And I mean, why you gotta be all like rude about it? And then Peter said, I'm not trying to be rude, man. Sorry, I frustrated you. Yeah, of course you have. And then and then and then Robert says, oh, okay, I just, okay. I just wanted to get some yogurt. I wasn't expecting all this rudeness. Once again, I wasn't trying to be rude. I ain't trying to be just the way you came off. It's no deal. Robert said. Thank you, Peter said. And then, and then Sally said, I second that thank you with a third thank you. I'm going to get my yogurt now, Robert said. So he gets his yogurt, and then they continue with their conversation. They said to each other, you know, maybe we were being a little bit rude. Nah, nah. Then so fast forward to them to Peter getting dressed to go to the meeting. She talked to Robert as she was getting dressed. She said, you know, I don't know how they're gonna take it. I hope they take it well, but you never know. You never really know, can you? Yeah, me too. Yeah, me either. I mean, I mean, I took it horribly, and if I remember correctly, so did you. You were shocked. Yeah, because obviously, I mean, we're not supposed to be going to war. Like, what in the hell are we doing? And all over entertainment? Really? Like, really? And then he said, I know, right? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I could do this job anymore. and just sometimes I want to resign. I don't want to, but I sometimes do. And then Peter said, sometimes being the opposite word, right? Exactly, yeah. Sometimes being the opposite word. You're right. You're right. And then Peter said, well, don't let that get to your head, man. Babe, I'm here for you. And I would love to be your vice president, by the way. And after this new presidential race is over, I would love to be. And then he said, well, thank you. I appreciate that. But I thought you always say yes. But I thought that you always say yes. And then she said, yeah, of course I did. Of course I did. I'm just reforming that, you know, I'm just reforming you, that's all. Right. Thank you. And then and so she gets, so she finished getting dressed along with Sally, and they go to the limo, and they just drive, and the limo driver drives them to the meeting. I should have said. Sorry. Then, so as as they were driving, well, getting into the car, of course, um, Robert waves goodbye like this, and of course she waves back, and Sally waves back too. They both waved. They both waved back to Robert. So they are driving. So they drive to the meeting, and they get in the car and they buckle their seatbelts, and they are like having a good time talking to each other, and they're a little bit worried. But they're a little bit worried. So they're like talking to their worries and saying, Sally said, "What if we all died in this war?" And Peter just, "What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about, girl?" I mean, think about it though. Think about it. We could die in this war if we fight this war either side. I mean, not to mention the divisions that might rise up because of this war. I mean, come on, man. You know that Jerry will have his side, and you know that Mexico will have their side. Of course, you know that well, and you know that the military are going to either choose our side or their side, but we all know that our side isn't wrong in this case. We all know this, right? Yes, but dying? That's a little bit too far away from me, don't you think? Yes, but there's always a possibility that it can happen. I'm just stating the possibilities here. Sally then said, and then Peter said, "Maybe you're right. Maybe we will die, but maybe you're wrong, and maybe we're not. Maybe my fiance might come up with a solution to this problem, which I'm hoping for as a person and as a citizen and as a fiance and his girl, obviously." So they get to the meeting and it so they get to the meeting, right? Sally and Peter get to the meeting and they're like, you know, shaking hands with Abigail's parents, and they're like having a good time. They sit down next to Tracy Mack and his sister, and then they go over the meeting. They go over the itinerary of the meeting, and they go over the things that they have to do in the meeting. Of course, they start the meeting off with this with a things that were right section. And then after they get through with that, they go to the everything that went wrong section. And then after the everything that went right section, she decided that she was going to raise her hand because she had an announcement to make. So she gets up on the stage. Well, she gets up right in the center of the living room, and she said, "Okay, guys, I have something to tell you. We are going." I can barely say it. It's so horrible. But you may or may not have heard that we are going to war. Abigail was speechless. So was her wife. Even though she knew about it, she knew about the war because last night she went to lunch with Peter, and she knew about it. And then and so she was like, um, I knew about this. This is not surprising to me, to Abigail. And then Abigail said, "You knew about this? And you didn't tell us?" Sorry. No, no, it's fine. Just so shocked. I mean, you felt like it was the right thing to do. I mean, I totally understand it's not a big deal to me. I just am a little bit disappointed in you. But it's not necessarily a bad thing because you didn't know, you just found out yourself a couple of weeks before and you were trying to process it. So no need. There's no need for me to be disappointed in you. I'm so sorry that I said that. And then Margaret said, "Don't worry, it's fine. You have every right to be disappointed in me. This is a very shocking moment for all of us in this meeting. Oh my gosh." And then and then Peter said, "Yes, I I can only imagine how you must feel right now. Um this is just a terrible situation, a horrible situation that we have found ourselves in. I'm so sorry that I didn't tell you sooner." And then everybody said, "No, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be sorry. You probably found out way before we did. And you were shocked as well. Thank you for telling us sooner," Abigail said. "You're welcome, Abby." I okay, okay, this is a bit hard for me. Um, do you mind if I leave the meeting? And then Abigail said, "No, I think we're about, yeah, I think we're done. I think the meeting is over. Um, okay." And so everybody just lined up to go home. Um, Peter was second. No, Peter was first to leave the house. I should tell you that they were lined up in a row. They were lined up at the door. So Sally, along with Peter, went first to go to the limo to leave the house. and everybody else followed them. So they were leaving the house, and Peter was like, "Well, that went well. I mean, I mean, people took it well. People were also shocked, as they would be when you're in that situation." And then Sally said, "I kind of agree with you. I mean, people were shocked, but they didn't get angry at you. They knew about the blackmail situation. So I don't think that people are mad. Me either. Yeah, I think people are mad either. Hopefully, unless they're keeping it inside. Will you stop? Okay, okay. I'm going to say this one more time. Will you stop with this negative talk, please? I'm begging you. Will you please stop with this negative talk?" Peter said to Sally. "Sorry, you can never be too careful, but I can." Okay, okay. Um, clearly I got you mad. I, Clearly I got you upset. I'm sorry. No problem, man. It's not a big deal. So they get into the limo, and the limo drives off into the night. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, comment down below what you like about the video or hate about the video.